Welcome everybody to Crazy Videos. Today things are about to get very interesting very quickly. We're diving headfirst into the fascinating and, let's be honest, slightly terrifying world of military might, and not just any militaries. No, we're talking about India and Pakistan, two nuclear-armed neighbors with a history, let's just say, a little more complicated than a Bollywood love triangle. By 2025, both countries have been working hard on their arsenals, and trust me, they've been doing their homework. We're talking nukes, missiles that could make a rocket scientist blush, air forces that could give Tom Cruise a run for his money, and navies that would make Poseidon himself jealous. So buckle up, folks. We're about to break down the military capabilities of these two regional titans. Who's got the bigger stick? Who's hiding the most impressive tech? And most importantly, in a hypothetical showdown, who comes out on top? Let's get into it. All right, folks, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the mushroom cloud hovering over the subcontinent. Both India and Pakistan have nuclear weapons. Shocking, I know, right? But here's the thing. It's not just about how many nukes you have, it's about how you plan to use them. India, they're like the student who does all the extra credit. They've got a no first use policy, meaning they'll only unleash the nuclear kraken if someone else throws the first punch. They're all about that responsible nuclear power image. Pakistan, on the other hand, well, they're playing their cards a little closer to the chest. They haven't officially declared no first use policy, which makes things a bit more, shall we say, unpredictable. It's like they're at the poker table with a straight face and you have no idea if they're bluffing or holding the winning hand. And let's not forget about the delivery systems. We're talking missiles that can travel thousands of kilometers, basically delivering a very explosive pizza to your doorstep anywhere in the region. So yeah, both countries have enough firepower to make sure nobody's having a good time if things go south. Now let's talk about missiles, baby, because if nukes are the heavyweights of the military world, missiles are the nimble middleweights, ready to deliver a knockout punch. India, with its larger military budget, has been on a shopping spree, picking up everything from short-range ballistic missiles to cruise missiles that could probably navigate through rush-hour traffic in Mumbai. They've got names like Agni, which, fun fact, means fire in Hindi. Subtle, India. Very subtle. Pakistan, not to be outdone, has been busy developing its own arsenal. They've got the Shaheen series, which, you guessed it, means Falcon. They're all about speed and precision. Think of them as the military equivalent of a hawk swooping down on a very unfortunate field mouse. And the ranges of these missiles, let's just say they can reach pretty much every corner of each other's countries. Comforting, right? It's like they're playing a very high-stakes game of darts with the entire region as the dartboard. Next up, let's talk about the skies. India, with its larger economy, has a more extensive and diverse air force. We're talking Russian-made Sukhoi jets, French-made Mirages, and even some homegrown Tejas fighters. They've basically got a garage full of exotic sports cars, each one designed to outmaneuver and outgun the competition. Pakistan, ever the resourceful underdog, has a smaller air force, but they make up for it with grit and some pretty impressive American-made F-16s. They've also got the JF-17 Thunder, a joint venture with China because, hey, everyone needs a wingman in this game. Now, in a straight-up dogfight, India probably has the edge. More planes, more pilots, more firepower. But Pakistan's pilots are known for their skill and tenacity. Plus, they've got the home field advantage. Fighting in the Himalayas is no walk in the park. Chapter 4, yo-ho-ho and a bottle of sea mines. All right, landlubbers, let's set sail on the high seas, or at least the slightly less high seas of the Indian Ocean. India, with its longer coastline, has always been the dominant naval power in the region. They've got an aircraft carrier, nuclear-powered submarines, destroyers, frigates, you name it. They're basically the cool kids at the nautical party with all the best toys. Pakistan, while lagging behind in terms of sheer size, has been making strides in modernizing its navy. They've been investing in submarines, both diesel, electric, and, get this, possibly even nuclear-powered ones. They've also got anti-ship missiles that could turn a leisurely cruise into a very bad day at sea. Now, in a head-to-head naval battle, India would likely prevail, but Pakistan's strategy is more about asymmetric warfare, using stealth and cunning to level the playing field. Think of it as a David and Goliath situation, but instead of a slingshot, David has torpedoes and sea mines. Chapter 5. Teching out. The future of warfare. Okay, folks, let's talk tech. Because in the 21st century, warfare is about more than just tanks and planes. It's about drones, cyber warfare, and artificial intelligence. India, with its booming tech industry, has been making big investments in military modernization. They're developing their own drones, both armed and unarmed, because who needs a pilot when you can just remote control a robot death machine from a safe distance, right? And then there's cyber warfare. India has been beefing up its cyber defenses and offensive capabilities because in the digital age, sometimes the best way to win a war is to never fire a shot. Just ask that Nigerian prince who keeps emailing me about that business opportunity. Pakistan hasn't been slouching either. They've been investing in drone technology because, hey, if it's good enough for the big leagues, it's good enough for them. They've also been working on their own cyber capabilities because nobody wants to be the last one to the digital party. Chapter 6, with friends like these, who needs treaties? Finally, let's talk about friends, because in the world of geopolitics, it's always good to have a few powerful buddies on speed dial. India has been strengthening its ties with countries like the United States, Japan and Australia. They're part of the Quad, which sounds like a superhero team, but it's really just a bunch of countries trying to keep China's growing influence in check. Pakistan, on the other hand, has a long-standing relationship with, you guessed it, China. They're like the best friends who borrow each other's clothes and always have each other's backs, especially when it comes to standing up to India. They've also got close ties to Turkey and Saudi Arabia. So there you have it, a tangled web of alliances, partnerships and rivalries. It's enough to make your head spin, and that's before we even get into the historical baggage. Outro and the winner is complicated. In conclusion, while India boasts a larger and more diverse arsenal with superior strategic reach, especially in naval and air power, Pakistan focuses on tactical strike capability and cost-effective deterrence, particularly along the border. It's like comparing a Swiss Army knife to a really sharp machete. Both can get the job done, but in different ways. Ultimately, the real question isn't who would win in a hypothetical war, but how can both countries move towards a future where such a conflict remains unthinkable? Because at the end of the day, the only winning move in a nuclear standoff is not to play. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insightful comparisons.